My government is prioritizing youth development through an integrated approach to sports, culture, fitness and civic engagement. Modern sports infrastructure is being developed to ensure a bright future for young athletes. So far, 2 centers of excellence and 92 Khelo India centers have been established. Digital enablement will be operationalized to scale youth registrations on the My Bharat portal from 5.5 lakh to 20 lakh. We aim to build a digital athlete ecosystem with unique IDs, performance dashboards, verified certificates and tracking from grassroots to elite levels. A structured tournament pathway has been institutionalized and over 15.39 lakh students now participate at various levels, leading to 2,500 athletes representing J&K at the National School Games. Jammu and Kashmir successfully conducted the 5th edition of its flagship winter sports program, reinforcing its position as India's premier sports capital. We also hosted the first ever Khelo India Water Sports Festival, giving fresh momentum to rowing, kayaking and other water-based disciplines. The hosting of the 3rd Asian Pencat Silat Championship with participation of about 300 athletes from over 12 countries showcased J&K's organizational excellence. J&K athletes have delivered strong results with 11 gold, 9 silver and 18 bronze medals at the 69th National School Games and notable performances at international events including the Paris 2028 Paralympics. Over 29 lakh youth engagements were ensured up to December 2025 with large number of sports activities including 1 national event, 20 UT level championships, 5 major leagues and 338 community sports programs. Alongside flagship events such as the Jammu Cyclothon, Football and Cricket Premier Club Cups, South Kashmir Volleyball League, Snow Festivals and the 6th Khelo India Winter Games 2026 in Gulmarg and Srinagar. The Sports and Youth Affairs sector has been allocated 155 crores under capital expenditure for 2026, an increase of 17 crores over the previous year. Employment generation through entrepreneurship is a key priority of this government. To systematically promote self-employment across Jammu and Kashmir, we have launched Mission Yuva as a mission mode initiative anchored on the 4C framework of culture, capacity, capital and connectivity. Mission Yuva has achieved wide and deep grassroots outreach. The Mission Yuva app has recorded 2 lakh downloads with applications received from nearly 95% of panchayats across the Union Territory. So far, about 7,000 applications have been received and 55,000 DPRs have been prepared through a strong institutional framework at the district level. 27 business development units at the district level, 80 business helpline desks at the sub-divisional level and 2,000 Yuva Doots at the grassroots are actively hand-holding applicants, supporting them through the entrepreneurial journey. As a result of this structured approach, 47,000 applications have been approved by the district level implementation committees. 16,500 enterprises have been sanctioned by banks with nearly 800 crores already disbursed in the first year of this scheme. Another 2,000 applications are under active processing with banks and are expected to be sanctioned shortly. Applications returned by the banks are reprocessed through a facilitative non-rejection mechanism supported by a dedicated business helpline. Capacity building remains integral to Mission Yuva. Over 8,000 entrepreneurs have completed structured training, while another 5,000 are currently undergoing entrepreneurship development programs. To ensure transparency, efficiency and accountability, Mission Yuva is supported by a comprehensive end-to-end digital dashboard enabling real-time monitoring of applications and outcomes. The Mission Yuva app functions as a one-stop digital platform for aspiring entrepreneurs, and it is already operational. In the coming year, the government will further scale up Mission Yuva through convergence with skilling, credit and market linkage initiatives supported by adequate budgetary provisions. Transforming the skilling ecosystem in Jammu and Kashmir forms a core pillar of the government's employment strategy. A comprehensive 4-track skill and entrepreneurship framework has been adopted, covering foundational level skilling at school level, a career launchpad for youth through minor skilling alongside graduation, internships, placement support and accessible coaching. Industry-ready technical skilling through restructuring of polytechnics has been proposed under the under the proposed Skill University, upgradation of ITIs through PM Setu, and strengthening of on-job training under PM NAPS is also underway. These tracks will be enabled by a robust ecosystem comprising structured placement mechanisms, career guidance, and other assistance. 5 new ITIs will be developed as hub ITIs under the new central scheme, which will serve as specialized centers for advanced technical training, high-end skilling, and industry-linked vocational education. To further improve labor welfare and grievance redressal, a toll-free helpline, Shram Mitra, has been established to provide timely support to workers. Infrastructure for labor mobility and social security is being enhanced through the construction of new labor sarais at Wanpo, Anantnag, and in Rajouri, along with upgradation of labor sarai Kathua to provide safe night shelter for migrant labor. Additional labor sarais at Washbug, Pulwama, and Badgam, a model labor sarai at Naushera, are also in the pipeline. The labour and employment sector has been allocated 244 crores under capital expenditure, an increase of 98 crores from the previous year. My government remains committed to the resettlement and welfare of Kashmiri migrant families. We are accelerating the construction of 6,000 transit accommodations for Kashmiri migrant government employees. As on date, out of 4,096 completed flats, 3,250 flats have been allotted. During the current financial year, 944 flats have been completed, and we propose to complete the targeted 1,200 flats during 26-27. The PO-JK Bhavan at Suketar, Jammu is targeted for completion during 26-27. Once completed, it will emerge as a powerful tribute to resilience of the displaced persons from PO-JK and West Pakistan. Multi-purpose community hall at Jagti Mini Township, Jammu will soon be commissioned to advance the welfare of migrant communities. My government also remains firmly committed to ensuring dignified living conditions and seamless access to essential services for migrant families. In this direction, we aim to improve the civic and utility services in migrant colonies at Jammu and all transit camps. We aim to extend the benefits of Ayushman Bharat or the Sehat health insurance scheme to migrant families. We will strengthen the digital service delivery to simplify and expedite access to essential documentation for migrants. A dedicated online platform has been established for issuance of key certificates for migrants and for registration and grievance redressal related to migrant properties. I am pleased to share that through this digital initiative, over 1.64 lakh domicile certificates, 36,541 migrant certificates, 2,325 RBA certificates, 1,597 EWS certificates, and 2,789 income certificates have been issued to Kashmiri migrants. Additionally, 14,619 registration certificates have been issued to Kashmiri migrants and displaced persons from POJK, ensuring employment for the migrant community. Smart PDS has been initiated for rollout in 26-27 to strengthen service delivery, curb leakages, and enhance transparency in the distribution of essential commodities across Jammu and Kashmir. As an important measure of social protection, the government has started providing 10 kg of free ration per person to all AAY beneficiaries from 1st April 25, thereby ensuring enhanced nutritional support for the most vulnerable households. Additional food grains are already being supplied free of cost to eligible AAY beneficiaries as promised. Further, fair price shops are being upgraded to improve accessibility and streamline distribution, reinforcing our commitment to an efficient, inclusive, and citizen-centric food security architecture. The food and civil supplies sector has been allocated 331 crores under capital expenditure, an increase of 57 crores from the previous year. My government aims to enhance tribal welfare in a holistic fashion by strengthening their education, housing, rural infrastructure and livelihoods. At present, 28 tribal hostels with a capacity of about 2,900 students are providing free boarding, lodging and education. Additionally, 26 hostels are under construction. We will commission 10 such hostels. We will commission 10 such hostels in the coming months. Six Eklavya model residential schools are functional and over 260 smart classrooms have been established. Pre-metric and post-metric scholarship schemes continue to benefit ST students and improve retention and educational access. Under the Dharti Abha Janjatiya Gram Utkarsh Abhiyan, 393 tribal majority villages across 20 districts have been covered, with 39.21 crore released during 25-26 for infrastructure and allied works. Livelihoods are being strengthened through 1,500 mini sheep, goat and dairy units, along with 10 milk villages and 3 milk chilling plants. For nomadic transhuman tribes, 7 transit accommodation units are under construction along migration routes, of which 2 are already complete. Janjatiya Gaurav Divas was celebrated at Mender in Poonch district, a frontier border district of India, on the 15th of November 2025 to commemorate the 151st birth anniversary of the revered tribal freedom fighter Shri Birsa Munda. The Tribal Research Institute at Khimbar, Srinagar is supporting evidence-based policy through surveys, baseline surveys, etc. The Forest Rights Act cells are being established at UT and district levels with an outlay of 3.77 crores to ensure effective implementation of forest rights. The Tribal Affairs sector has been allocated 235 crores for capital expenditure for 26-27. We have expanded social security coverage for vulnerable and financially distressed households through the ISSS and National Social Assistance Program. In 25-26, the scale of pension was enhanced and new eligible members were added. My government increased the monthly pension rates from Rs 1,000 to Rs 1,250 for beneficiaries below 60, to 1,500 for those 60 to 80, and to 2,000 for those 80 and above. The number of elderly persons, widows and persons with disabilities covered by social pensions was increased from 7.35 lakh in March 2024 to 10.19 lakh in January 2026. Of these, 8.83 lakh beneficiaries are under the integrated or the ISSS and 1.3 lakh are under the NSAP. The annual pension outlay